Hey bitches, so the only reason I'm making this video right now, and I don't know if it's complete and I don't know if it's perfect, but I just really wanted to make it, is because I really wanted to make a video about weird high vibe decks. Weird 5D decks that I have. Because I'm not really about that life, if I'm honest. I'm an earth baby, so I love things that are grounded in reality, or that are very, grounded and earthy to begin with. Wow, my desk is a mess. You're only seeing this little outline, but there's so much here. And the reason why is that, I don't know, because I have lots of Gemini qualities in my birth chart. I do have sort of that dual nature of, on one side, being super Taurusy, earthy, blah, 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 blah. On the other side, me being a completely unhinged, an unhinged bitch. And I want to start with, I'm just going to put this deck right here, and I'm going to flip through some of the cards, because I'm going to talk about what constitutes, at least to me, a 5D weird deck. And to me, a very important part of this is, oh wow, honestly, Danielle Noel shits over Katie Louise's art. Damn, like they try to replicate, but you can't replicate the queen. Signifies to me a sort of weird weird? What's weird? But a sort of unstructured, channeled body of work, where it's very clear and where the author very clearly describes things that have little to no root in reality on this planet. And it's very clearly the author's point of view, or the channeled people's point of view, the channeled one's point of view. And I feel like Danielle, not necessarily Danielle, Rebecca Campbell's decks have that a lot. It's very much not grounded in the reality on this earth. Now there is, the Rose one and the Healing Waters one is a little bit more grounded in the here and now. The Rose one is really zany, and then I feel like, oh, this was my card of the day. I need to still do a picture with that. I'm going to do that later. I'm going to put that to the side. This is very much, what's a Hirath? Like, it's weird terminology that only the author knows anything about, or that's very out there. We're talking about the golden children, the rainbow children, the indigo children. You kind of get the point. One author that does this a lot, but I'm not featuring her in this video, is Diana Cooper. But I don't think her decks are that great, because her decks don't have... You can't use her decks to do readings. They're more like... I don't know what they are. They're pretty pictures with keywords on there, but you can't really constitute readings with them. At least that's my opinion. They're lovely, but as we're going to be seeing a lot of terminology like this, like the blue flame, the indigo children, activations, stuff like that. Ancestors, star ancestors, angelic ancestors. I do happen to adore this Starseed Oracle, by the way. It's a really good deck. And I'm kind of, interested in the new one that's coming out. I don't have the Work Your Light at all. That's kind of funny. The Work Your Light Oracle and the Starseed was like the collaboration between Danielle and Rebecca. Then we got the Rose Oracle, which was shockingly with a new author, a new artist, Katie Louise. And although the art looks similar-ish, it is no match to Danielle Noel. Although there are some gorgeous art pieces in here. But there's lots of stuff, you know, stuff that you need to look up. The Mystic Rose, the lineage of the rose. Funny. Sacred Waters are in here, and then there's a Sacred Waters Oracle or Healing Waters Oracle, so that's interesting. Sophia, you know, if you're not that into all of these terms, you're gonna feel a little, I think as a new reader, you're gonna feel a little overwhelmed. Am I gonna show all the cards from all these decks? Because I have like 20. I mean, if you want to watch a flip through of the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, you can, but you don't have to. This one doesn't even feel that weird as I'm, well, you know what? The Breathing Rose, the Temple of the Rose, the Rose of Venus. This is stunning. Mother Rose. So lots of roses going on. And then the last one that I have is, let me get all of this shit in. These boxes look really cool, but they're annoying as hell. Such an annoying, and what's even more annoying is that the first deck doesn't come in a box like that, which, I don't know, makes it feel weird. So this Healing Waters deck I've only used once because I prefer the Ocean Reams. But this is a little bit more, aligned with the Earth, I think. But still, Atlantis, we're getting, you know, we're getting stuff like that in there. Atlantis is obviously another one of those 5D new age, it's very new-agey. 5D new-agey. This is my favorite card in the deck. King Tide. And another favorite. But you know, it's cool, it's stunning, it's really nice. It's we're not gonna look at all these cards. If you want to see all of the cards, look up a flip through. But it's very much wow, like this art looks a lot alike. You know, at one point the stock photo barrel was empty, and it shows. But it's a cute little deck. Planetary Wave. So there's weird shit in there as well. Why do I sometimes like decks like that? There's this sort of weird, another weird side to me, I guess, where on one hand I love decks like, let me grab my own deck as an example. I love decks like this that, you know, have very grounded in reality shit on it, and very clear keywords, and you can really use it to string a reading together. You know, love that. However, sometimes I love the complete polar opposite, where it's super duper weird, zany, and out there. There is this weird middle ground that I don't really fuck with. I found that in the Pearls of Wisdom, I think it was, I forget, which was a deck similar to this. That was sort of in the middle, in between, and give me Atlantis, give me weird fucking made up angels like this, like very much give me channeled alchemical processes that are, you know, that I can't find anywhere else besides in this deck and guidebook. What's up with these cards? Oh, one is... Okay, sorry. This is another one. You know, I'm not going to be flipping through all of these, but the Archangel Fire Alchemy. I've never heard of Rikbiel or Salathiel. Have heard of Fuel. But, you know, there are some, like, really obscure, weird angels or beings in here that, you know, are not your everyday thing. This one's very zany, and it's cool. Like, I love Alexandria Women's work, but it's very zany in the sense that when we open up the guidebook, there's lots of weird info in here, and I don't know, it's really cool. By the way, this is one of my favorite decks. I love it. I went to a really great Pride event yesterday because it's Pride Month, so I'm a little bit hungover, and I literally am filming this video, and I'm sweating. Oh man, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. But whatever, we're just gonna plow through. Callista, the female archangels, she exclusively channeled those for herself. You know, really thick guidebook as well. This one's a little bit more usable, and we're getting the masculine archangels in here as well, which is cute. They look really pretty. I really like this deck. She sent me this for a review. I love this deck. Are we getting all the men in here? Did I sort them like that? No, I didn't. But there are lots of male archangels in here as well. But then there are the Archaea, which is, you know, something that wasn't channeled by Callista. And yeah, it's a thing, you know. You either love it or you hate it. But sometimes I'm just really feeling the fantasy, and I just love diving into those worlds. I don't know what it is. I guess it's a form of escapism, because I let me be honest with y'all. I know people might hate that I'm saying this like that, but I personally don't believe that there are people out there that, you know, sort of have hold the truth or that are like stewards for the truth, the big unknown truth. I don't believe that at all, but I do find it very fun to I don't know, sort of jive with the vibe. The Magical Dimensions by Lightstar. I love this. I tried getting rid of it, but I just couldn't because it's so zany and cute. And there's another one by her as well. So this is full-blown codes, light codes, heart portals, fairies, angels, new age, unicorns, Pegasi. This is Atlantis. This is all of that stuff. This is other planets. This is Commander Ashtar. This is all of that. And it's also done in a way that, I don't know, like, Lightstar is supposedly a big influence in the sort of new age art realm. It reminds me, her art reminds me of the posters that you could get at the head shops and the smart shops way back. You know, with the 3D dolphins and the psychedelic art. And it's weird but cool, and I like this. Although, let me be honest, I like her second one way more. I got this because of Dorche, and I was like, Cards by Dorche, fabulous Instagram account / TikTok account. And I was like, ooh, this looks weird. This is her second one, which got postponed and postponed and postponed and postponed. I was like, girl, is it ever gonna get released? Like, this one has like really high production quality. It's like insane. It's a stunning deck. This one's even zanier. The Atlantean Libraries, Sirius Solar Empowerment, Enlightened Mastery, Vega Fearless Journey, Zeta Spiritual Expansion, Talos Crystal Avatar, Astral Healing Shield, Karmic Time Weaver. Look what in the PlayStation 1. I love it. You know, it's giving those weird-ass games that we used to play where, you know, you couldn't really do anything, which you had to click on things. What was that called again? Those weird adventure games like Myst. Or, you know, when you would get your PlayStation and, you know, wouldn't be any games packed in, but there would be this demo disc with this walking dinosaur, and that would be, like, so amazing already that you'd be like, wow. Cassiopeia Inspiration, Purification Healing Shield. Oh yeah, 639 Hertz Love Healing Code. Elven Alchemy. So this is all over the place, as you can see. And I love it. I really do. Don't know why. Once again, some people may find this very strange, very weird. But I just do. This one actually is a lot better constructed than the first one. Also, probably because of the way it's been laid out. I love Izzy Ivy decks as well. Although, what I still find annoying is that Izzy refuses to, even though she knows she is creating for, you know, a deck format, she sort of refuses to do the work in the sense of formatting the art in ways that it's usable for printing. So what a lot of people won't tell you is that all of the art is like always uneven. Weird borders are all over the place to make it fit. Sometimes the art is blown up so big that it's too textured, you know, so that's no longer suitable for professional printing. It looks like it's one of those bad indie releases from way back in the day, when, matter of fact, it's, you know, done by a professional publishing company. All of that bullshit aside, it is really special and usable, but it's very much about Lemuria, Atlantis, dragons, angels, fairies, Akashic Records, Mount Shasta, about Earth Star chakras, about, you know, the 26 chakra system. Oh yeah, this was one of those ones where I was like, oh, it's so textured. Like, don't know if y'all can tell, but it's cute, but it's a bit much. And, you know, this is definitely one of those cases where I'm like, come on, Blue Angel, you know, you need to nurture the talent, but you should probably also have the guts to tell them that they can't deliver their art like this to you, you know? I love this card, though. Like, she's really talented. So this is her Oracle. It was a hot seller because it was something different at the time when it came out. It was something interesting. Then she did the Tarot, which is really cool. It's more of a Tarot-oracle. It's sort of like Raven Phelan's Gaia with Gaia Tarot. This is formatted a little bit better as well. I really like this. It's gorgeous. When the art has weird borders, it's done in a better way. So like a more cohesive looking way. So that's good. And there's lots of interesting things going on. So we sort of get a card title, which you know, could read as is, but then there's also the Tarot Association underneath, which is really cool. And this is another one of those extremely zany, insanely cool decks. I like it a lot. I have to be honest, though, I haven't used a lot of these in a while, but I've sort of been feeling the vibes, as you would say. And I kind of want to use them a little bit more, so, you know, but I never like to say, oh, I'm going to be using these decks for the whole month. No, but, you know, I feel like I am sort of opening up to them a little bit more again. Guys, I'm so fucking dead and tired, like, I can't, what the hell? I can't party anymore. Why can't I party anymore? Because I don't drink, and when I do drink, you know, which is probably 3 to 4 times a year when I go out to party and drink, my body's just like, nope. Well, now I have some miscellaneous decks. This one's cool, the Akashic Tarot, but you can probably take whichever Sandra Ann Taylor deck, but I just love this one because it's so fucking horrible. It's not a tarot deck, but it's sort of her weird own system combined with really fugly certain like old school style oracle card art, and it's a vibe. I'm loving it. It's so bad. But you know, this is one of those, the Akashic Field. Initiation and the Count Saint Germain. So fucking weird. All these weird things going on. The Akashic Library, the Divine Physician. It's really, really Sangha community. Like Sandra Ann Taylor is new age guru, old school. Like her together with when we look at the Hay House decks, I think she is like the most old school one still, and it's kind of cute. This one's pretty cool as well. The Modern Merlin Oracle by Lon. No one's talking about this. I think it's a highly cool deck. This was by, I think, Beyond Words. This is, once again, all these weird sacred geometry codes. There's multiple decks by Lon. I like this one the best. It's very much, you know, that weird sacred geometry. It's that new-agey vibe. Quite like that, honestly. Sometimes, you know, not always. What I like about this is that we're getting a lot of darker looking cards, which looks really cool. And you know, I've used these a couple of times, but not that many as well. So, you know, I was thinking about cleaning up my desk after this, but I think I'm gonna leave these decks here to sort of keep them in my aura a little bit, because they're cute. They're cute. They look gorgeous. This is very, very much reminds me of an indie deck that I once had by this Dutch guy, but I thought that was just a little too insane. This still has some sort of groundedness to it, which I think is cool. Obviously, this one, the Dragon Riders Oracle by Christina Rana Fodder. This is not everyone's cup of tea, but this has that, you know, this definitely has that, you know, that art. As you can see, that glitzy, campy, 3D style art, which, you know, I love. It has dragons that don't really exist. It has, sometimes it has certain deities that don't really exist, or angels, or that half exist, or that, you know, are sort of made up, or channeled, as you would say. And I love it. So that's a really, really good one that I like, that I sometimes just love to, once again, like I said, delve into the world of. It's already getting a little bit dark too, so it's good that I'm at my last deck, because these were the last ones because they're miscellaneous. The Galactic Wisdom, Guidance, and Light Portal cards. This is another one that's not really, this is, almost didn't want to pick it because it is sort of in the Diana Cooper vein. Because these don't really have great keywords or guidance on them. So we get Archangel Michael, the 12 chakras, Galactic Sun Goddess. This says enough, right? All these Ascendant Masters, Masculine, Feminine Energy. We get Jesus and Mother Mary, Unicorn Energy, Andromedan Star Beings, the God Point, Mother Mary, Christ Energy. It's a very, very big red flag when it comes to, you know, that new age 5D consciousness bullshit. But, you know, once again, sometimes this is going to sound so horrible, but sometimes I like living in that delusion. Does that make me a horrible human being? I mean, probably to people who genuinely believe in this stuff. But Goddess Sophia's dragon energy, you know, never heard that Goddess Sophia had a dragon, so this was definitely channeled. Commander Ashtar, obviously, has to be in there as well. Atlantis. Lyran Star Beings. You know, like, sometimes it's so comforting to sit in the delusion for a while. I think that's it. This is not really, this is a weird, like, this is not really an oracle deck that you can do readings with. This is more of a, sort of an affirmative sort of deck that's telling you that everything's going to be okay with every card. Anyways, that was sort of it. I hope you guys like this weird ass video. I'm gonna go downstairs and chill. I love you. Bye.